What's up, guys? I thought I'd give you guys a little look at our home gym setup. We started our home gym back in 2020, kind of when COVID hit and all the gyms were shut down. Um, we got a few good pieces and we're kind of continuously just flipping. Look, we're up in Canada, so it's cold. You may hear our furnace kick on once in a while throughout this video. I apologize for that. Let's take a look. All right, so as soon as we come in, this bay over here, we just have some of our tools over here, and it's just kind of storage in this first bay. But if we just take a walk through here, we just kind of have an aisle down the center, which leads right up to our squat rack, 3x3 posts. I can't remember the exact dimensions on it. If anyone is asking for that, I can put it down in the comments after. We got our kettlebells up here. I think they go from 72 pounds down to 5 pounds. We got to get a couple doubles on those. We got our bumper plates. What do we have? We have 3 pairs of 45s, 2 pairs of 25s, 2 pairs of 35s, pair of 15s, and 2 pairs of 10s. Across the front, we have all these mirrors. Well, a couple mirrors. We want to get a couple more still. We still have changes to come to the gym. Like over here on this wall, all down here, this bench and everything, we're looking at moving it at some point. As we move over here, we have an AmStaff adjustable 3-post bench. It works good. It's a pretty good utility bench, accessory movement bench. The bench here, this is the Bells of Steel. It's their kind of flagship flat bench utility bench. It's rated for 1,000 pounds. I can put a link to that in the description. Off the squat rack here, we do have a loop for battle ropes, which are right up here. We've got our battle ropes, we've got a climbing rope, just an old belt, plyo box, my squat shoes, ab mat, change plates. Up here we have slam balls, medicine balls, all sorts of different resistance bands, different sizes, resistance, skipping ropes. Got a head harness for strengthening your neck, as well as a weighted dip and pull-up belt. This machine here, this has to be this is one of our newer machines. We just picked it up maybe a week ago or so. I can throw some B-roll in here for this while I'm talking. Great machine, hammer strength, pec deck, rear delt fly. It's great machine. Stack goes up to 295 plus the helpers. It was really well taken care of. We just greased everything and cleaned everything yesterday, I guess it was. Next piece here is a seated leg curl. There's a Life Fitness. We really like the Life Fitness stuff. It's had some really good quality so far. And I think the same people that make a lot of the hammer strength stuff makes Life Fitness as well. Great adjustability on it. Stack goes to 255, I believe, plus the helpers. Yeah, 255. This is probably my favorite leg extension. It's the Atlantis leg extension. I don't know which model it is. 5-pound helpers. And the stack goes up to 300, I believe. Yeah, which is great. Great machine. One of the biggest things you got to watch when you're buying these machines is making sure a lot of the bearings are working still. None of them are blown out. None of the stack plates have been cracked. There's a belt drive. You want to look for kind of some wear, any kind of unusual wear on it. I like looking at the grips, making sure none of the grips are falling apart or torn, as well as the vinyl. And I mean, you get lucky with some pieces, and some pieces are pretty near mint, like this one here. But sometimes you just kind of don't really have a choice in some of the deals we come across on the used market, like this ISO leg curl. Had a piece broken off of there, chipped away. Not a big deal. It doesn't really bother us when we're using it. This is also a great machine. Iso lag curl. So you put your knee up on this piece here, and then your other leg behind here. It's plate loaded. Gives a completely different feeling than, it's almost like a laying leg curl, but kind of hybrid between that and a standing leg curl, which is kind of nice. Next we have this Matrix leg press. I don't know exactly how many plates can go on it. Generally, we're usually between 8 and 12 plates we put on it for most of our workouts, between me and my dad. It's a great machine. These plates are just, I think they're called Euro Grip. They're like a plasticky, kind of rubbery, not a bouncer plate, but rubber coated anyways. This is a stationary bike. It is a Proform. I think we picked it up on the side of the road for free, actually. Someone left it out. It works great. It's a great little easy way to get some cardio in. Next is the arc trainer. This one's really cool. Trains the arc of your stride, makes it as efficient as it can. But also what I like to do on this machine is fully incline it and use a fairly high resistance level, and it gives the effects of a stair climber. Next, this is an unbranded piece. I'm not sure what it is, but it absolutely kills your legs. It's a power squat or a leverage squat, however you want to look at it. So you can do a hack squat with your back against it, or facing forward, you can do a regular squat, which focuses more on your glutes and hammies. Old school piece, sometimes they work the best. Although one downside of this machine is the foot plate. It doesn't look like it, but when you're standing in it, at the angle that you have to stand, it doesn't give you the best foot placement. Like, it would be kind of nice if it was a little bit wider, so we could get out a little bit wider. But for our uses, it works well. Next machine here we'll look at is our Life Fitness. I think it's a dual pulley lat pull down. So you can kind of do some isolated work off of it, which is kind of nice to have that option. It's super smooth. It has a 300-pound weight stack. Definitely can't complain for this. We got it for a pretty good deal, almost a steal off of Facebook Marketplace. Then moving over here, we have a Techno Gym. It's an ab crunch machine. This one we're currently selling, actually. For us, it just doesn't get enough use, especially with the functional trainer. There's just so much we can do with it. It's pretty easy to do pullovers on our functional trainer, so it's kind of a redundant piece of equipment, taking up a little bit more space than we need it to. So, speaking of the functional trainer, this is a Life Fitness functional trainer. We got it from an athletic club when it was closing. And we got this along with a bunch of other pieces that we flipped at the time, that we just didn't have space for. They just weren't the pieces that we were looking for. This weight stack, it's in pounds, and it goes down to just about 100 pounds per stack, which is nice. We've got the cuffs, which are nice for doing a lot of fly movements. It isolates it a little bit better. Soft handles, steel D handles, different lengths of rope, and then just a couple rollers and mats in the back there. As we move over, we've got this piece here. This is the Bells of Steel. It's like an arm blaster. So you just set it on your chest, and then you can do dumbbell curls, cable curls, whichever you prefer from there. These are our dumbbells. We go from down here, I think we go from 5 all the way up to, we have up to 100 in 5-pound increments, which seems to be okay for us. It hasn't been too difficult moving from in 5-pound increments so far. Not focusing too much on those tiny partial increments. Next, we have a Cybex. We have two Cybex Classic machines here. This one here is just a chest press. As you can see there, this weight stack, I believe, goes up to 200 pounds. There's a 200-pound stack on it. It works great. It's a good way to get kind of a final pump out of your workout, or kind of if you're trying to pre-exhaust in the start of your workout. Works great. Put your feet on here to take the tension off your shoulders. Great machine, good condition. Again, we got it on for a pretty good deal. We've got both of these Cybex machines at the same time. This one here is it's a row machine. It's like a solid arm row machine. Again, the stack goes up to 200. Hopefully we're gonna upgrade this to a cable row machine in the near future. This machine works great. It does its job. It's more of a mid row than a low row, which is kind of why we want to move to a cable row, just to give a little bit more variation in it. And then beside that, we have a Gravitron 2000 AT. It's a weight assisted pull up and dip machine with a stack that goes to about 200 pounds as well. It works good. It's not the smoothest operating machine. This can be, it kind of just fits into this rail system a little awkwardly. So it could be a little bit smoother. I'm sure there are better machines, but for the price we paid for it, it was a good deal at the time. Moving over here, we have a Concept 2 Skierg. It's a great machine. Don't need very much time on it. If your focus is endurance and kind of building your cardiovascular conditioning, it's a great machine. It's a great way to warm up at the start of your workout. It's a great way to kind of cool off at the end of your workout. Great machine. So that was kind of a tour of our home gym. If you saw some stuff in here I wasn't talking about, feel free to leave comments below, and I can definitely throw a video together on those, or I can at least let you know kind of what the products were and what they do. I appreciate you taking the time to watch my video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you again soon.